We're going to go to the KJM show, ESPN. Keyshawn Johnson, Jay Williams answering the question, should the Browns bring in Mitchell Trubisky to kind of compete with Baker Mayfield?
Mitch Trubisky is too big of a threat.
100%. I agree with that, Jay. With Trubisky, you have an immediate controversy.
Yeah, exactly.
So I know, Jay, you're thinking, Jay is thinking, well, you improve your quarterback room.
No, you don't want to do that, man.
But you might not, actually.
Quarterbacks are very, very sensitive in situations. And they will come on this show and
here's my thing,
tell me no. But they are, you don't.
Jay, in other words, if you bring in Trubisky, you trade Baker. You don't have them both there together.
Yeah, but I'm not trading
Baker. No.
Bring in Trubisky.
Okay, so
why all of a sudden are we in this world where it's like if we're talking about we're not sure Baker Mayfield is our guy long term, or even if you're part of the argument where
but
it's
I'm
like,
not trying to stress him out though, Jay.
Dude, sometimes when stress tests are the best thing to see who the hell you are, man.
You can't.
Why do you think we do stress tests for people like, Richard Jefferson talks about Gilbert Arenas and his stress tests, right? And he's like, I'm not doing. Okay,
Jay,
that gives me insight into who you are to a degree.
Jay,
I think Baker Mayfield will rise to that challenge. I think some players need to be kicked in the ass a little bit to push them to understand who do you want to be.
Case Keenum is already there. I don't need to bring another young dude.
They already got a guy better than Baker on the roster. They don't need to bring another guy.
I don't need to bring him in and stress him out.
I'm with Jay on this though. That is interesting.
Come on, man. You were talking about paying you $35 million. You think I'm worried about you getting stressed out? Go earn it.
Yeah, but what'll happen is if he crumbles, you just wasted the season.
If he crumbles, then he ain't our guy.
All right, D-Man, it's interesting. I'm not one of the guys that wants to bring in somebody to compete because I think teams that have aspirations going deep into the playoffs don't have quarterback competitions. I do think Baker's the type of guy that responds to that. This situation, though, where clearly he was not confident at the end of last year, I don't know that you bring somebody in as a challenge. I think this time you say you're our guy or you're not our guy, and you go with it.
Yeah, listen, I don't want to go media on media crime, Dave, but some of the stuff I heard in that exchange was just utter ridiculousness. I'll leave it at that. Mitch Trubisky, if he comes in to Cleveland, we love Mitch. Northeast Ohio's own. Men are legend, okay? So I'm not knocking Mitch Trubisky really when I'm saying this. But if he were to come to Cleveland, he is not competition for Baker Mayfield. He just isn't. One reason among many is he's coming off of a season where he was basically dormant, okay? He was the backup to Josh Allen in Buffalo. He didn't do anything to speak of. So he's not going from that to suddenly competing for the starting quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, a team who 1 year earlier, or it'd be 2 years earlier by the time 2022 starts, went 11-5 under Mayfield and won a playoff game. So this idea that Trubisky coming in would rattle Baker is ridiculous. And I'm not even the biggest Baker honk here. I'm just saying that's not the guy that comes in here and rattles the cage of Baker Mayfield. A guy like Jimmy Garoppolo, let's say, if Garoppolo were to come in, that's a dude that could legitimately challenge Baker, but not Mitch Trubisky at this stage of Trubisky's career.